History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
And we're live. Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is a show where we play Starfinder on a Sunday. This is going to be our Season 1 finale. We have worked our way through 3 books of the Dead Sun's adventure path, and we are nearing the end of the 3rd one. And I figured, you know what? We've never done seasons before. Let's start now. Let's go down the list, and please, every person, starting with Beck, tell me who you are, who your character is, and what your character does, so that I can make sure that your levels are good.
Hi, I'm Beck. I play Clara. Clara is half mercenary sniper and half can see through time. Is that good?
That's pretty good. And while we're at it, why don't you roll your thingies?
Right, thank you.
Ryan, go ahead.
I'm Ryan, and I play Pax Duro. He cannot see through time, which I feel like is important. And he likes to hit things and get hit. That's about it.
Sounds good. Steph?
I'm Steph. I play Zib Beveridge. Zib can't see through he can't see through because there's a phone in front of his face. He's always on his goddamn phone.
These kids these days. Ian.
My name is Ian, and I play Horatio Raj Cruz. I can't see to the future because I'm so much more interested in studying the past through arcane studies and machine history.
You hear the Spacewave Maiden yawn. So we're gonna set the scene, and we're gonna do the recap right now. In this unfortunate predicament that you guys find yourself in. The 4 of you are currently standing in front of a gigantic pool of acid. On the left of you and on the right of you are walls that are about 40 feet high, but the walls are entirely made out of stacks of bones. There are so many bones stacked here that they form cavern walls, funneling you into the end of the cavern where this pool of acid is. On top of the pool of acid are 2 familiar faces. One is your shepherd steward robot that lives on your ship and may or may not be in a relationship with the ship, or may or may not be actually the ship. And then there's some other lady that works on the ship too. Behind those 2 are bone troopers. Jinder Seer, who is your security officer, that you guys pay.
We did pay her.
You did pay her. You did pay her on the holiday episode.
I feel like we probably owe her overtime now.
Yeah, now is gonna be she might want to renegotiate after this.
I mean, I don't think we have hazard pay in the contract, right?
No, you barely have a contract.
The entirety of being a Pathfinder is hazard pay. That's like what they pay us for.
Which she is not. She is employed as a security officer and has nothing to do with the Starfinder Society. Behind these 2 people is a pair of bone troopers pointing their guns at the pair of your crewmates who have their hands tied and they're like hanging off of the edge of this cliff. They're walking the plank over top of this acid, basically. And behind you are 3 bone troopers that you met several minutes ago. Because what had happened was You guys had gone to the undead planet of Eox to try to follow up on a lead. Through your searching, you eventually found your way to the skin shack of a particular undead called a Marrowblight, whose name was Zarantha. Zarantha does not like people, and doubly so if they're still alive. You guys fought Zarantha, but not before distracting her 50-foot tall, 20-ton radioactive elephant. Pax decided that he was going to let the Elikoth chase him around the wasteland and eventually trick the Elikoth into gobbling down a sword that was glamored to look like a ejected radioactive coil, which was a thing that we made up right there. And it worked. As you guys ran away from the Elikoth, it decided that it didn't want to chase you and it wanted to stay where its home was, effectively letting you go. After killing Zarantha, you went through her stuff and found a data pad. Raj was easily able to crack it and learn that there was a corpse fleet captain named Ziravesh operating on Eox. This is the person that you were looking for. This is the person who probably has the information about where you guys need to go next to find the Stellar Degenerator, which is a super weapon that was hidden eons ago and is now being sought after by both the Cult of the Devourer and the Corpse Fleet. Neither of those groups you want to have the super weapon. It degenerates suns. You figure it out. Nobody really knows, but it's real bad. So what you guys decided to do was take that data pad and using a space VPN, send a message to Ziravesh. Did I say her name right? Ziravesh. Telling her that Zarantha had killed you guys.
It's a good plan.
It was a great plan. It was so good. And you all rolled so fucking poorly. All four of you rolled a bluff to roll a design and fabricate a message. You all did horrible, and then Raj failed his computer check to properly set up the space VPN.
Sounds like Raj.
So
it was we were all kind of like leaning over each other's shoulders, pushing the buttons together, and it was a mess.
It was supposed to be a team effort.
Sending it from like our own email. It's at spacewavemaiden.com.
Yeah. So you guys sent this message, and on your way back, a bone ship came out of and landed in front of you. Out of the bone ship came walking 5 bone troopers, and in front of them, hopping, was a strange blue undead creature that one of you guys correctly identified as a Jiangxi. And as they walked down the cavern, you guys noticed that the blue person in front wasn't really walking. Their legs were kind of stuck together, and they were hopping every 5 feet instead of walking with 2 legs like a normal person. They had a holographic prayer scroll over their face. Ziravesh was standing in front of you. That's what she looks like.
Honestly, she's kind of cool looking.
Actually, I think that one's a guy, but the person that you...
I just assume, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. She had a holographic prayer scroll in front of her face and was hopping towards you guys. Immediately, you guys knew that you were kind of in the shit.
Yep.
She did her little monologue about how infuriating it is to constantly try to fight you guys, and how your plan to trick her into thinking that you were already dead was so fucking stupid that she had to come and find you herself, but not before capturing 2 of your crewmates. She then led you down this cavern, the walls of which were made of bone, to the edge of a pool of acid, and that is where you guys are right now. To set the scene, Ziravesh is sort of hopping up these stairs, and as she's going over your whole adventure. She's telling you about the things you've already done, and about how it's amazing to watch somebody so incompetent constantly fail up. But that finally now...
Thank you.
The group of Starfinders that has apparently been such a thorn in the side of the corpse fleet for the last book or so is finally going to get their comeuppance, but not before they get to watch as their crewmates dissolve in a pit of acid. You guys have your weapons, but you are not wielding them. Everybody around you is armed. What would you like to do?
I think we can talk our way out of this.
I love it. It's always our first move.
I don't really know how.
Yeah, how would you like to approach that situation? Zira is going up another stair, and she starts talking about the plans of the corpse fleet to use the stellar degenerator. And the plans that she has that once she gets rid of you guys,
Is she a fan?
She'll gain a fan in the way that the Riddler is a fan of Batman.
Wait, but does that mean
They're
that
huge.
is she a follower of Zib Beveridge?
Yeah, and has she heard of him?
Yeah, but technically, so okay, right. So you guys ask Ziravesh if she follows him on social media, and she turns and she goes, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been keeping. It's like a work thing, though. I don't care about you. Your content is horrible.
What?
Zib, you should totally tag her in a picture.
Yeah, can I make a post?
Is your camera on?
Hanging here with Sarah Vetch.
I don't know if the state of my camera. I do not have.
Okay. Are we at gunpoint or anything like that? Or
Yeah, like these three guys have guns pointed at you.
Okay.
These two have guns pointed at Shepard and Jin.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think last session we got the explicit threat if we try anything, they're pushing both Shepard and Jin in.
Probably, yeah. They said that and then walked you to the end of the... So she said that and then walked you to the end of the acid pit and was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna kill all of you guys, by the way. Like, I just said that so that you walked down the hallway.
Okay.
Pat just looks at Zib, looks at his sword, looks at Zib.
What's the situation with Shepard and Jin? Are they teetering on the edge? Like how are they specifically being held?
They're standing on the very edge. Like, they're waiting for someone to kick them in.
Okay.
Wait, are they bound hands and feet, or are they able to like resist at all?
They're bound hands and feet, and they're standing there and very like cartoon villain type like rope binding.
Just theoretically, could an incredibly good shot shoot their bindings off?
No,
damn it!
It would hit them.
Even if they could see through the future?
Yes.
What if a stream of magical nanites happens to hit the bindings on them and melt them off?
It would also melt everything around it, which would be their hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Right.
Oh yeah, hands. That's right.
I mean, Shepard doesn't need hands. He's got.
Yeah, Shepard's got like 8, right?
Does Shepard's got like mounts.
Technically, all we need for Shepard is Shepard's head, right?
I don't know.
Like, Shepard's body's replaceable.
So you guys are having this conversation at the bottom. There's like, yeah, we can just re-download Shepard somewhere.
We just like,
and we can hire a new security officer.
In your helmets, the four of you hear Shepard's voice, and he says, Starfinders, I'm contacting you over a secure channel. I don't know how long it'll be secure, but here's the deal. This is a Zhang Shi. I have all the information that you need about it.
I'm listening.
I would really like to not go in the acid. So, can you distract them and I'll go away from the acid?
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I could probably do something like
Yeah,
that.
classic plan.
Can I make a mysticism check to know what I would know about Zero Vesh?
So, that's what we're gonna do right now. So,
Okay.
I turn my camera on.
everybody make a mysticism check. Wait, if you're...
We
I'm sorry.
already do that?
We did. If you're trained in mysticism,
I'm not.
make a mysticism check. Yeah, you guys don't...
I don't know anything about anything.
Damn, Clara.
That's why I said the thing about rice.
So
What?
in your helmets, Shepard starts talking, and he says, when we were in Orphis, We Need a Trucks gave us a list of names, and I started running through all those names, and I eventually found out that Zero Vesh is a Jiangshi, which we all know already. Jiangshi are afraid of three things: cooked rice, mirrors, and ringing handbells. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Captain. That would have been wow. How fortuitous that would have been.
What's the last one?
A ringing handbell. Also, they have kind of a lot of defenses. They're immune to anything in a spell gem. They have really high damage reduction that can only be overcome with magic. And I'm pretty sure Zero Vesh is a trained operative. So, good luck.
How do you feel about acid?
Okay, no. I can use token spell to make a handbell. Shepard, I'm gonna count it down. Like I'm telling this to everybody. Let me know what you're gonna do after I'm gonna count it down, but let me have a plan in place when Vesh is distracted. Because I'm gonna make a bell noise with a token spell.
Pax touches his helmet.
I plan to charge up the steps. That should draw them away from the ledge.
Pax, just so you know, the steps are thick Johns. They are difficult terrain, so going over them, each step is actually 2 to 3 feet, so you're going to be using double your movement to get through them.
So I'll have to trample boots up most of them.
Yeah, or no, you won't. Shit. But you saw as Zero was going up that she was just making a fool out of these steps and was running up them no problem.
Hopping.
Or I should say, she was hopping up them.
Yeah,
I'd like to point out that I have jump jets and that Pearl's sticker should be able to overcome Zera's damage reduction.
Yep. So
I'm also here.
at this point, Zera is now
selfies or mirrors. Selfies or mirrors.
Huh.
Holds out the data pad. It's showing a picture of her. That's mirror.
So you guys are having this conversation in your headset, in your secret comms, while Zera is going on. She's doing a very long, very drawn out vampire monologue about undead supremacy and
New World Order.
Yeah, New World Order, New Worlds Orders, New Galaxy Order.
A Nick Cage movie.
Zera is not a fan of Clara because Clara doesn't breathe. There's a lot of I'll just throw this one in the acid too, because Jiangshi, they don't bite you, they steal your breath. And she gets all the way to the top, and she gets behind Shepard, and Shepard says, "She may seem strong, but she's not an unkillable foe. Don't worry about it. Plus, there's help." And as soon as he starts to go and start to say help, Zera kicks him off the edge. Everybody, please click your character and roll initiative.
Oh. I reach out my hand and I catch him.
I just move his token back.
My Jedi mind powers awaken, and I'm there.
That would be cool.
I guess I could throw a sword and try and pin him to the wall, but I think he's out of range. There's no way.
Yeah, this is not that high. Shepard is pretty much immediately in the acid.
He's so dead. His initiative is 99.
So if these are each 2 to 3 feet high, that's 2, 5, 10, 20, 15. So he's 15 feet in the air. So he will actually not hit the acid until the next round.
He doesn't have jump jets like R2-D2 or something?
No, he doesn't.
Damn it.
No jump jets.
A bad robot.
Stop
should have helped our robot more.
Stop with your futuristic bullshit. So Shepard takes his turn first. He falls 10 feet. He is 5 feet above the acid. This bone trooper back here is going to cast a spell, and then he's going to move to the edge of the acid. Zib, you're up, baby.
Oh, Christ. Fuck this guy, I guess. I'm gonna... Clever attack?
Okay.
The thing that I never remember how to do?
Yep, just click it. We'll figure it out.
Rolling.
You can make an attack that throws your enemy off balance. As a standard action, you can make a single attack against a target within 60 feet, Bone Trooper number 5, and gain the benefits of Clever Feint, attempting a bluff check, but for you, it's Diplomacy. Apply the effects of Clever Feint before resolving your attack. So you have to do a bluff or a Diplomacy check above their rating. All right, that succeeds.
Nice.
So he's now.
Is he flat-footed for everybody?
I think he's flat-footed.
Yeah. If I succeed, it's for everybody. If I fail, it's just for me.
Correct.
Cool. And then I shoot him with the gun. Which one's the good gun?
Not so the guns that you currently have. So you have your Disintegrator Liquidator pistol, which has a 15-foot range. And does 1d10 plus 3, or your Thunderstrike pistol, which does 1d8 plus 3, and has a 40-foot range.
Great, so a good one and a bad one, really.
Well, they're both pretty good.
Well, or they're both pretty bad, who knows?
So that hits.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, you're these guys, there's a lot of these guys, but you can tell that these are the stormtroopers of the corpse fleet. And by making him flat-footed, you were able to give him just enough of surprise that you were able to pelt him for 3 damage. Or, I'm sorry, pelt him for 11 damage.
Yeah. Diplomacy works.
Yeah, you put your gun on him and you say like a lot of things to him, and he thinks that maybe you were making a point, and then suddenly you shoot him in the chest, and he's upset about it. Do you want to move?
I'd like to turn my camera on.
There you go. Yes.
Yes.
All right. It is.
So I can videotape my best friend falling into a pool.
Let's see. It's going to be Ziravesh's turn. She's on top of the acid pool, and you can see that she has a big old rifle, and it looks a lot like Clara's rifle. So she is going to target Clara and attempt to do a trick attack with her sniper rifle.
How do you trick somebody with a sniper rifle?
It's part of her kit.
You say, hey, look over there.
Yeah, you go, hey, look at my gun, and they go, what?
Yeah.
And then you shoot
Throws a
them with your
mirror up
sniper
in the air.
rifle.
So the DC is 26, and she has to make a bluff or stealth check. She points the gun at you, and she says, don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. And you believe her.
That's fucking cool.
I thought we had an understanding on account of the no breathing thing.
Well, she wants to get you out of the way first so that she can really savor the rest of them.
That's fair.
It does not do trick attack damage, but it will make you flat-footed. So she hits you for 21 piercing damage.
Doesn't even matter.
Oh wait, no,
It doesn't even matter that I'm flat-footed.
Yeah, 33. Yeah. So you get smacked as Ziravesh picks up her rifle and she points it at you. She says, "Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you," and then she shoots you for 21 piercing damage.
You lied to me.
And then she, for her move action, she dabs.
Fucking hell.
Bone Trooper 2 is going to cast a spell and move forward. Bone Trooper 3 is going to step forward into Horatio's square and attack him with a dueling sword.
Nah.
No.
No thanks.
I do not consent.
Well, it doesn't matter because he missed.
Yeah, he just missed. Yeah.
And then Pax, it's your turn.
All right, so the way difficult terrain moves is it's 2 squares, right?
Yeah, but don't your boots remove it?
Yeah, but the question is, do I use my boots immediately or do I use them next turn to get up the stairs in one shot? I'm going to use it next turn to get up the stairs in one shot. So I'll move 25.
Hold on, time out.
Yep.
Your boots ignore difficult terrain in hilly and mountain environments. You don't have to use them. They just do it.
Oh, okay.
And I would count this as both hilly and mountainous terrain because of, because if you don't, then you can't use them.
Nah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's just rocks. What's the double movement rule? I can just use a full action to move the entire, move twice effectively.
So normally you could run, which means that you could quadruple it in a straight line, but you can't run through difficult terrain even if you're immune to it. So you can use your move action twice.
Okay, then I only have one question: whether or not this is going to count as partial cover.
No, it does not. Oh wait! I'm sorry. Yes, it does.
Okay, and I'll stay there as opposed to moving the full.
Just so you know, that means that you have cover from her and she has cover for you. Not that you shoot anybody, but cover goes both ways like that.
Yep. This just means that I'll have a round. So
these rocks down here provide no cover whatsoever. That's what I was thinking. So you move twice?
Yep, movement done.
All right, Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay, so, I'll take the attack opportunity and just do my run 30 feet here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it does what, 10 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Look at Mr. Tanky over here.
Okay. This guy's...
Okay, but I needed to position myself tactically. So I'm going to cast a token spell and make the sound of a handbell up here.
Okay, hold on.
No, wait.
I'm going to count this as being, for the purposes of being antithetical to this thing. So I'm going to click what it actually says as part of the monster kit. It must stay at least 5 feet away from the object in its revulsion and cannot touch or make melee attacks against a creature brandishing such an object.
I'm gonna make it on Jin.
What? How far can you do token spell?
What is the range of token spell? Let's
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Is that for real?
Yeah, it says it right there on the thing you clicked.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oof. Big oof.
Maybe that's not the play then. Hold on. Then I'm not gonna do that.
There's
Fair.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
I was gonna say you could have tagged Pax with it as he ran by.
That might be interesting.
Okay, I'll do this one then. I'm gonna make a mirror right here.
Okay, hold on. I have to read the spell. I don't know. It's like when you make a mirror in a video game, but you don't make it reflective. Is it a mirror?
Not only is it a mirror, but he also just copies her character model and puts her
It's just a character model.
The hologram can include minor sound, so you could still do the bell.
It's a mirror of her ringing.
So if you do it at second level, you can do it with sound. The image has no sound, smell, texture, or temperature. The image can extend beyond 10 feet. The image lasts for as long as you concentrate. Okay.
I'm gonna do level 2 hologram bell sound. Yeah.
And what are you going to make? The bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it like a handbell in Jin's hand.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have the range for it because the range is a lot. She will have to make a will save to believe that the bell is real. And if it is, Jin will have to use an action to continue to use the bell, even though it's not real, but it is real.
Right.
Kind of like, it's about both. It's about both the image and the action of holding the thing at bay. Okay. Jin goes when Shepard goes. Clara, it's your turn.
I think I have an action plan, right? So I can run up to here. I wouldn't be able. So Shepard is gonna fall at the end of next turn into the acid, right? Or this turn.
Once this gets to 99, he's gonna be in the acid.
Okay.
If you're wondering how much damage it is to swim in acid, it's a lot.
Oh, thank you. All right, fine.
Thanks.
Oh, good.
Hey, thanks. I'm going to move to here. Tactical timing.
Okay.
Use one of my premonitions for that.
Roll a d4.
Three rounds.
Okay. So we're gonna do green 3 here. That's how many rounds you got left.
All right. And then I guess screw it. Let's shoot 0. We sort of have this rivalry thing going on here. I'm into it.
Well, wait. You moved and you used the move action.
Did I?
Yeah,
I didn't.
you started here.
I thought that was a bonus action.
No, it's a move action. So you can do
Sorry.
that, and
Sorry,
then
it's been a while. That's my turn, folks.
and then shoot a guy. Okay. Bone Trooper 4 is going to cast a spell and take a knee, and Bone Trooper 5 is going to move up to Zib and slash with a tactical dueling sword.
Dickhead.
Make a computers and a diplomacy check. Perfect.
Ew.
Yes.
Hey.
All combat famous doubled. So you he runs up to you, he swings at you, he misses, you go, hey, dickhead, and everybody loses their fucking mind. It is turn 99. Shepard is 5 feet above the acid. He was kicked off in the middle of his sentence, and as he's falling, he gets his 6 seconds to say something before something happens to him at the beginning of his turn as a free action. And he says, good luck, and don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Also, help is on the... And then he smashes into the acid and starts to disintegrate. As he hits the acid, he is killed instantly.
You were not kidding.
You take 20d6 if you are falling into acid. Shepard hits the acid pool and immediately melts in such a quick way that it's almost like he wasn't there at all. But luckily, he falls sort of feet first, and as he's being eaten up from the foot up, his head pops off and hovers above the acid pool for a second, and then directly out of his face, a small hard drive chip fires towards Zib Beveridge and lands at his feet.
Just like we rehearsed.
Just like we rehearsed.
Oh, good. I was worried I would have to use a spell slot and break concentration. So,
so to that point, Jin is going to use an action to Well, I guess now Zira would have to make the will save just to see if she believes that it is a real handbell. She does not believe that it is a real handbell. She looks at it and goes, "Nope, that's not real." She looks through her holographic scroll, and you can see that she sees that it's an illusion and doesn't care. Jin tries to use it to shake in front of her to make the sound, but it has no effect on her. Bone Trooper 1 is going to shoot Pax. Pax, you see the Bone Trooper aim at you, and it seems their gun seems to glow like it's infused with some kind of magic energy. They have cast. All Bone Troopers know how to cast a spell that supercharges their weapon. If the next attack hits, provided it's made before the end of the next round, which is right now, it deals an additional 46 damage.
Yikes!
Oof. Well, I hope my cover helps.
So your cover will grant you +2.
Better than nothing. Well, yeah, but my
so does a
communication
15 hit you?
Nope.
And you see, like, it has cast this spell into its gun and then shoots a supercharged bullet at you, and it just, like, misses. And then it puts its hands on his hips and it's like, God damn it! Zib, it is your turn. There is a small data chip sitting at your feet.
Okay, I want to use my move action to pick up the data chip.
Okay. You could also move 15 feet as part of that if you wanted to.
Huh?
If you wanted to pick it up and move at the same time, you could move 15 feet. That's part of our movement house rules.
Oh, am I
To grab something and also move. It would incur attack of opportunity.
But you have +2 to AC for that.
Yep.
True. Yeah. Let's move. Oh my god, please. Mouse pad. Pick it up, move. You can take a swing. Doesn't hit. God, this dude sucks. What a jamook.
What a clown.
Then
I am going to throw a grenade.
Okay,
Yeah.
You know, it's the season finale. I want to kind of spicy with it.
Yeah, spicy grenades.
I want to try one of these mind spikes.
Don't use that.
Okay.
You fought these guys before. You would know this by now. Undead creatures are immune to mind-affecting effects.
Yeah.
Oh God, I have the worst kit for this stupid idiot adventure.
What's weird is you had the worst kit for this adventure. You also had the worst kit for the jungle adventure, and it's like, when are envoys supposed to go on adventures? It doesn't seem fair.
Maybe if we hadn't have slaughtered everyone in that club, that would have been the time.
Well,
Yeah, well,
that's not exactly what happened.
frag grenade 2. Play the hits.
Hell yeah!
Hey!
So you're gonna be adding. So where are you throwing that? Right there. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to throw
So you're gonna do 14 plus 3 damage from your specialization. That's special only to you. You put it right where you need to put it. So it's gonna be 17, and they're gonna need to make a reflex save, and the reflex save is 10 plus 2 plus 5, so 17. 2 reflex saves, please. Fail. So they both take 17 damage
Hell yeah, Cap.
from a very good frag grenade.
And I'm really, really quickly running out of options for the rest of this fight.
And suddenly your grenade pack I imagine that your grenade pack is literally just like a bag that is tied like an onion on your belt because it was the style at the time, and inside is just like a bunch of grenades.
Yeah, it's a drawstring bag with like the Twitch logo on it. It's like on a convention.
Around the Royale bag, and then there's just nothing.
Wait, hang on.
Oh my god. Zib, that was a great turn.
Thank you.
That was a really good.
That was my last one for the night. I hope you guys have a great game.
Don't sell yourself short, because there's more game coming. It is Ziravesh's turn. She turns and looks at Jinder Seer trying to ring a clearly fake holographic bell and just laughs at her. Ziravesh is going to put 2 and 2 together. She's gonna just laugh at you and use her rifle to make a trick attack, distracting Horatio. She picks up her gun and she points it at him, and she says, "Don't worry, this one's real." And you're like, "Of course it is. Why doesn't?" And then she shoots you. And she passes, and then she's going to actually shoot you. And she laughs maniacally. You are so lucky that she can't add her trick attack damage to the sniper rifle.
Through all my armor.
She decimates you for 35 hit points. Well, stamina points.
Yeah, that just completely ripped up my stamina points. So.
And then she just laughs at you again. And let's see, she still has a move action. And she's going to move next to Jin. It is Bone Trooper 2's turn. This is one of the Bone Troopers that casts Empowered Weapon. He is going to shoot Horatio as well. Horatio, because of the trick attack, you are still flat-footed until the beginning of your next round. So this Bone Trooper up here takes this opportunity to also shoot you. You are flat-footed because of the... What's up?
Getting fucked up? Yes.
Yeah. You're flat-footed because of the debilitating sniper shot. And then additionally, this thing hits you with an empowered tactical semi-auto bullet, which means that it's going to do an additional 4d6 damage to you.
Oh.
So it does 9 damage and an additional 15 damage.
Did my head just explode?
No, but you are in a lot of fucking pain.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Bone Trooper 3 is going to approach Zib Beverage. Make an attack. Of a 19?
Yeah, 19 does hit.
You take 6 damage. Pax, it's your turn.
I had a funny line if you missed.
Okay, well, this isn't the smartest thing to do, but at least it gets... hold up. Can this get me to her? No, fuck. Okay. I'm just going to take 30 feet of movement and get to here. And then go to... maybe I'm 1 back. I can't... 60 doesn't get me to her, and I take an attack of opportunity getting through that space. I've been trying it a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to... But I can do it after this turn, so I'm going to... I'd like to take full defense as my action.
Horatio, it's your turn.
Yeah, what's the height of this again?
These are 2 to 3 feet. They are not... I'm sorry. This is negligible, and this is 2 to 3 feet. Probably starting here.
So how much does that hinder my movement?
Oh, so it's difficult terrain, so you would move at half speed.
Oh, okay. All right. Gonna move there. And then I'm gonna use, I'm so glad I got this and pocketed it, my Mark III Serum of Healing.
Okay.
So I will roll 68.
So normally it is a move action and a standard action to use a Serum of Healing, but we have a house rule that says you are allowed to take one out and use one as a standard action. Additionally, when you are recovering health, if you roll a 1 on any of the dice, you are allowed to re-roll that one. Any ones that you roll.
What do you mean unrecognized command?
Yeah, roll 20. What do you mean?
What's
So
the
you can
one-
re-roll those two.
Okay.
And they don't bleed over into stamina points.
Oh yeah, I know, but I have 8 hit points right now. So
Yeah, so it's a good idea. Okay, that one you can't re-roll.
yeah. So okay, 27. It's better than nothing.
Much better.
Yeah, so you get 27 back. And
27
that's
plus 8. Oh, okay, I'm topped off then. Cool. There we go.
Clara, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the vampire.
Okay. She is currently behind Jin Dursier.
The vampire.
So what is that?
That means she gets soft cover, which is a +1. The only way you would hit Jin is if you roll a 1.
Good
Yeah.
idea. Shoot through Jin's shoulder like a, non-lethal shot.
Yeah. Jin should shoot through their own shoulder.
Yeah.
Clara, in a moment of your brilliant competency, you put your rifle on your arm like this. The holy flame that runs through the rifle blazes forward, bursts across the acid pool over Jin Dursier's shoulder, and nails Ziravesh in the side of the head. The vampire takes... What's that? 29 damage. All of which is... I should say none of which is affected by her damage reduction.
Wouldn't it be 34 damage?
34 damage.
Why 34?
29 hit.
15 plus 19, the 29 is to hit.
Oh yeah, shit. So 5 more. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
that rifle's busted.
It's a good gun.
Yeah.
Good gun,
So
nice
the sounds of holy righteous fury ring out in the Bone Canyon and smack Ziravesh in the side of the head. I'm sorry, you still have a move action. Do you want to do anything else?
No,
You want to give her the finger?
I would like to give her the finger, actually.
Nice. Yeah, all right.
Not usually my style, but I'll make an exception.
Bone Trooper 4 is going to shoot Zib. He had cast a spell last time. I don't know what spell it is. Misses completely.
Dickhead.
He's going to attempt to use that move action to make an attack with a -6. He still misses. Now he's stomping his feet because he's upset. He's still on the out.
Can you highlight which Bone Trooper was the one that cast a spell that we don't know what the spell is?
It was so they all 1, 2, and 4 all casted spells that they have now used.
Okay.
This Bone Trooper will move forward. Zib, I would say that you're flanked, but I forgot until this second that your omnidirectional camera. So the Bone Trooper tries to quickly sneak up, and as soon as it does, one of the arms of the camera turn around and puts its sphere lens right in its face, and it's like, whoa, and it tries to attack it with a sword. 19, do you?
Yeah.
All right, so you take 10 slashing damage as this thing's kind of
It's jump scared by my...
yeah, it gets a jump scare by your camera and still manages to hit you. Okay.
Shepard's more melt.
Shepard is... There's no Shepard. We're just going to put this as why can I rename
We take this period to mourn Shepard.
The ship is going to be so sad.
At the top of the round, you hear what sounds like a. You've been fighting, so you haven't really been paying attention, and it's hard to hear a lot of things too because there's not a lot of atmosphere, so there's not a lot of room there's not a lot of matter for sound to travel through in the air. But as you're fighting, you realize that there has been this growing low hum. Very much like right before the bone ship landed in front of you. And overhead, another much smaller bone ship flies across the canyon. And out of it falls a little bag.
Directly into the acid.
Directly into the acid. A little bag right here next to Zip Beverage. It is much like the knapsack from TwitchCon that you have right now, and you can see that there is stuff in the bag. You hear some other noises from up here, but you can't see anything because it flies over pretty slow. This thing falls out, and you see it turn and make more noise up here. Yeah. So Shepard died, but what happened was. Shepard got kicked off of the acid. What had happened was Shepard got kicked off of the acid ledge, landed in the acid. As he was melting, his head popped off. A data drive shot out of his face and landed at Zib Beverage's feet. And then Shepard was disintegrated. It is Bone Trooper 1's turn. Bone Trooper 1 is going to turn to Pax Doro.
Trooper?
And cast Magic Missile at him. As soon as
defense is not going to help at all.
Nope. Yeah, he sees you go like this to take full defense, and he's just like, okay.
Full defense is just a straight up anime X block. I'm just doing this.
You do the motion of hitting backwards in Street Fighter. So he's going to do it as a full round action. So it's going to be just a little bit of damage. 3 missiles fly out of his hand and smack you for 11 damage.
That's more than a little bit, but it's less than it could have been.
It's more than a little bit, but it's less than a lot of bit.
Yep.
Interesting.
His like armor flares as he does it, and you can clearly see that all of these bone troopers are trained technomancers. Zib, it is your turn.
Cool.
You're surrounded, but not quite flanked.
Classic. Can I guarded step out of this nonsense?
Yes.
I still don't really know how that works.
You could, but then you would have to take 2 guarded steps basically, because you're in between them. And even if you were to move to here, if you were to move out of that space, it would also provoke an attack of opportunity. Currently, actually, we forgot to do this. There's one more round of Clara's insight. So if you wanted to go this way, move 15 feet, and grab that bag, you would get a bonus against the attacks of opportunity.
Sure.
Because of
Sounds
Clara's
great. I'd love to use Clara's thing and grab the bag and be over here now. Even less tactically advantageous, but I don't know that. I'm a bug.
Yeah, you thought about it real good. That does not hit. That might hit. Clara, what is the bonus to... Huh?
It should be +2. Let me triple check. Yes,
Zib.
+2 insight bonus to AC against attacks of opportunity.
Zib, what is your kinetic AC?
18.
So yeah, it hits you, and you take 5 damage.
You can attack of opportunity with a pistol? Crazy.
No, he's got his knife. Oh god!
It's
I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. You're right. Oh, he hits you even more. Why'd you say anything?
No. He tried to stab with the pistol. Come on, it's only fun.
Yeah, so you take 9 slashing damage for being
Why did I
cheeky.
ask teacher if there's homework?
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Teacher, you forgot to assign us homework.
I can't inspiring boost myself.
But now you have a standard action.
It's true. I do. Which one of these fools? I'm gonna shoot Bone Trooper 5, I guess. Nothing matters.
With acid?
Nothing matters. Nothing.
Nope. But I have the bag or whatever.
But you got the bag. You didn't fumble the bag. It is Zero Vesh's turn. She is going to keep her rifle. She is going to turn and shoot Clara. She actually, what she does is she turns and she puts the rifle over top of Ginger Sear and uses her shoulder to
Like in Mad Max.
steady the gun and shoot Clara.
Are Jin's now deaf?
She Mad Maxed me.
She Mad Maxed me. Where is the button?
Jin, we paid you, right? What?
Clara, you take 17 damage as this advanced Sheeran eye rifle shoots you right back. I will say it was a move action to get Ginger Sear's actually now like kind of on her knees because she kicked her down so that she could use her as a brace, and is now actually using her as regular cover.
If she's covered, she's not getting kicked in the lava or in the acid, so that's fine.
It is Bone Trooper 2's turn. Bone Trooper 2 is going to move to here to get a wrong one. Move to here to get a better shot. He is going to actually cast Energy Ray instead.
Heard about this lizard man. I know he can negate most of my damage types. So I'm going to use an Energy Ray.
He gets a +7 as a stream of acid fires out of his hand. Does a 17 beat your energy AC?
No.
He gets very upset. Stomps his feet, and it's just like, God damn it, why is it always me? Bone Trooper 3 is going to move back into position against the beverage.
Leave me alone!
Can't.
I ain't doing nothing.
Oh, and he does a debilitating. I don't know how much that is. 14 damage to you.
Cool. I know we all really care about saving Jan, I guess, but does anybody want to help Captain?
Pax, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to use 2 movements, but at the end of those, can I then use a swift action? I'm not going to be using the full second movement. It will literally just be to go through these guys, one of these guys, take an attack of opportunity, and end up right here.
Yeah, so you have so the economy works. You have a move, a standard, and a swift.
Okay, cool.
You can downgrade all of those one step. So you can downgrade a standard to a move and a move to a swift, but they still only count as their thing. So you could do 2 move and 1 swift.
Perfect. Then as my swift action, after getting next to Zero Vesh, I'm going to change the grip on the carven steel blade to face the flat, polished, mirror's edge of it towards her face to try and back her up in the direction of the lava.
Oh shit!
It's acid, yeah.
Okay.
Acid, yeah.
What's the lava?
The lava acid. Acid lava. The green lava.
So let's think about it. You really don't.
I need an attack of opportunity. So you need
no, you don't, because he doesn't have he has a gun.
Okay.
There's no, that doesn't, like, you can only use an attack of opportunity if you have a melee weapon.
Excellent.
We worked that out a while ago. I tried playing with the idea of
literally moments ago
punching or like smacking somebody with a gun, but I forget what the actual ruling was, but you don't have to suffer any attacks of opportunity. So, your carbon steel blade is not shiny. However, it is glamourable. So we're going to say that you transform it from a carbon steel blade, which looks like the carbon fiber of a tuner car, into a gleaming katana that you hold in front of your face, and you hold eye to eye, and you can see your eyes in the reflection, and you can tell that Ziravesh can see her eyes as well.
Perfect.
So let's see what that's actually going to do.
He has to move 5 feet away.
No. It must stay at least 5 feet away from the object, and its revulsion, and cannot touch or make melee attacks against a creature brandishing such an object. She does not have to step back. She has to stay 5 feet away from it, which could mean that she can move to here.
Okay, but in general, she has to move away from me. And Jen, more important.
Holding a Jiangshi at bay is a standard action. So we're going to say that you just do it, and that at the beginning of your next turn, you will have to... she will be under its effect. She will have to move from it.
Will she move this turn, like now, or does she have to move? Okay.
Yeah, no, she has to move her next turn. She has to move at least 5 feet away from you.
Right, but she doesn't have to move during my turn, is what I'm trying to confirm.
Correct.
Okay.
It's not a forced movement thing, I don't think.
I'm good with that.
That was a great play. You get +1 to whatever you want on your next turn. Horatio, it is your turn.
So for my move action, I'm going to arm myself with, what's the thing I have proficiency with? Long proficiency?
You have long arm proficiency. You do not have long arm specialization.
I just need something I have. So pulsecaster rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give old cat some covering fire.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Okay. We want covering fire.
Yeah, covering fire. It just makes it so Zip gets a that,
Correct.
but AC bonus.
And that is a good enough roll. Yeah. So you pick your rifle up and you put your back against the steps that you're on, and you fire a blast of sonic force at its feet, and it kicks up dust and confuses him. And the next time that he attacks Zib, he'll take a -2. Clara, it's your turn. Your thing has run out.
Still shooting the vampire.
Hell yeah, brother. She's not going to get +2 cover because she has taken cover behind. That's not going to be enough.
Isn't Jin kneeling?
She is. She is kneeling, and the vampire is like directly behind her. Yeah, so you take a shot with a rifle, and unfortunately you miss.
Yeah!
You do have a move action.
Yeah, sure. I'll move like here. Away from the Bone Trooper.
Okay. Bone Trooper 4, which is over here, is going to use a full round action to cast Magic Missile at Clara. Clara, you take 13 damage as you're pelted from across the battlefield with a flurry of magic missiles.
Pelted is a good word.
Pelted is what Magic Missile does. It pelts.
Yeah.
It helped.
That's going to be his whole turn. He used a full round action. Bone Trooper 5 is going to be confused as to why Zib Beverage is not reacting to being flanked, and he's going to attempt to flank Zib Beverage again and take a tactical dueling swords swing and miss. At the
just
top,
let anybody into the bone.
oh my god! Do a computers and a diplomacy check.
Moment of silence for Shepard. All right, we're good.
Moment's over. That'll do it. And give me a diplomacy check. All right. So you are very close to leveling up your fame score. And since we decided that what's going to happen is when you level up, you are going to gain a monetary reward from your ad revenue, because the thing we were using it for, you actually ended up just having.
Yeah.
Okay, you're very close. I don't tell you what the numbers is. The roll 20 had a hiccup. Okay, so at the top of the order, Ginger Seer is still kneeling at the very edge of the acid pool. Shepard has disintegrated, but the data chip in Shepard's head has shot out and been picked up by Zib Beverage. The bone ship that flew over top and dropped a bundle of something on the ground has made more noise up here, and as it does, you hear before you see someone start yelling, "Yar me mateys, it's time for a duel!" And the Bonesmith Jacqueline, who runs one of the proprietaries in Orphis, rappels down the side of the bone wall, along with a very familiar bone trooper, who I realized today that we never actually gave a name to him. The person that Zib met out front of the Spacewave Maiden and signed his gun, Zib's friend Guy. Guy the Bone Trooper. Bonesmith Jacqueline and Guy the Bone Trooper rappel down the side of the bone walls, screaming a battle cry of pure victory and hatred towards the corpse fleet. As they land, this is going to be their... they're just going to always go... Actually, I'm going to roll them new initiative. As they land, Bonesmith Jacqueline points to the bag, and she goes, "You got a couple of war crimes in that bag there, sonny."
They're only war crimes if you get war caught.
So far. That was good.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. You can watch the rest of this adventure in part 2, and you can catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.